It's Penny and the professor. Here's Penny.
Hi everybody. Hi Penny. Hey, did you hear all of those great answers in the discussion about why it's important to have one speaker at a time? These kids are ready for a goal, I think. Let's set a class goal. What do you think? Yeah? Okay. So we're going to set a class goal on an anchor chart for speaking and listening. So it's really important that we have one voice heard at a time, right? So we're going to make that a class goal. Let's say that if anybody is sharing, that we only have one person speak at a time. We hear one voice at a time. Would everybody agree with that? That that's a good goal? Thumbs up if you think that would help our class hear each other better and know what's happening. Yes, I give it a thumbs up. You give it a thumbs up. We give it a thumbs up. Perfect. Now let's talk about something called nonverbal skills. This will help us also be able to know when somebody wants to share information, or when somebody has a question, or even when somebody needs something. So I'm going to show you guys some really cool nonverbal signals. Do you guys know what verbal means? Do you know what verbal means? That's right. Verbal means using your mouth to talk. So when I give you a verbal direction, it means that I would be saying something to you verbally. It would be coming out my mouth, right? Like it is right now. If I were to give you a non-verbal direction or a non-verbal signal, it might look like this. I'm guessing you know what that means, right? So if we just started class and you see me do this, what would you think that meant? That's right. You would think it meant I was saying hi, right? But I didn't have to say hi. I could do it non-verbally without my mouth. I could just go, and you would know that I was saying hi. Another way that would work, the same exact nonverbal cue might be at the end of class. So if it was at the end of class and you saw me go, then you would know that meant goodbye. Or maybe I would go. And that would mean goodbye. You guys have been learning so much sign language, and American Sign Language is a great way to show nonverbal cues or nonverbal language, because you don't need to use your mouth to show what you're saying. So we're going to practice some nonverbal directions in sign language today. So we have this one in our class. I know we use this a lot. We do this. Who remembers what that means? That's right. It means that you want to have a turn, or that you're ready to say something. So we point to our mouth when we're ready to say something, and then we wait for the teacher to call on us. But we don't even have to give a verbal cue. We don't have to say, I'm ready, Miss Marty, I know the answer, because if everybody's yelling at once, Miss Marty has no idea who to even call on, right? So, but if you do this, and I look at the screen on my Zoom camera, or I see you in class in front of me, I can see you do this, and I know that you need a turn. So that works out really great for a nonverbal cue. Everybody practice. Let's see what this looks like. Very nice, very good. All right, so penguins have trouble with that one because, flippers, but she could always go like this, I suppose, but then it looks like she's eating, so I'm not sure that's a good idea either. I'm gonna scoot you back up there, girl. Cassie has been sitting up here with you for so long. Her cute little fluffy body was pushing your little chair off of the table. I'm gonna put Cassie over here. So, nonverbal cues, not using your mouth to tell somebody that you have an idea or that you want something or what have you. So, let's try another nonverbal cue. Let's learn some more sign language. So, a nonverbal cue that you might be able to use in class or in Zoom or with your parents or anywhere might be this one. How about make a W and put it up against your mouth like this? This means water. So if I saw you do this, I would know you needed a drink of water. Now, if I'm not at your house and you're in Zoom, obviously you could just get a drink of your water, right, and keep learning. But if you were at school or somewhere where there wasn't a water bottle right there, you might need to ask, can I go get some water? Okay, so that's a nonverbal cue. Another nonverbal cue I know is I have to go to the bathroom. So if you make the letter T, which we know because we've learned the letter T in class, and you shake it like this, that means bathroom, please. I need to go to the bathroom. So another nonverbal cue to get what you need handled. The teacher sometimes might give you nonverbal cues like this. What if this was a person? What do you think this means? That's right, it means stand up, right? So everybody stand up. Okay, how about this one? That's right, that one means sit down. So if I said stand up, you'd stand up. If I said sit down, you could sit down. This means line up. Get in a line. Get in a line and line up. So we don't use that one so much online, but sometimes when you're in regular school, bam, line up is a big deal. You need to be able to line up. So what I noticed is that last time we tried to share what we noticed about the book, everybody was yelling out stuff at once, right? So next time I ask you, what do you notice? Or if you have an answer to a question, try one of the nonverbal cues, maybe this one, to get called on for the teacher's attention. But today, you get to share what you notice in your writing. So in your response journal, I want you to find the next blank page, and I want you to use the sentence frame that says, I notice, and then tell me what you noticed in our new book. I know I noticed some things. Like I noticed, and I know I pointed this out to you guys a little bit when I was reading it, I noticed there's some birds up here in the corner. And I've read this book about 10 times, and it was this time that I noticed the birds. So these little birds up here, that's pretty cool. I wonder if he notices them, and that's what he's talking about seeing. I also noticed an airplane up here in the corner, and I thought that was kind of cool because it's so tiny looking because it's so far away, but I noticed that. So what did you notice? What did you notice in this new book when I was reading it today that you could write about in your response journal? Write all about it. Say, I notice. Tell us what you notice and draw a beautiful picture to go with it. I can't wait to see what you write. Penny, can you wait? She can't wait either. We're excited to see what you noticed in this new book, My 5 Senses by Aliki. We'll see you guys soon. Have a great day. Bye.